Reece, thank you for joining us. We're doing a crossing masterclass with you today. Were you always really good at crossing, or is it something that you've had to develop?
I think I was okay. I wasn't always good at crossing. I think as time went on, I got better over time.
Through training and practice?
Yeah, lots of training and lots of practice. When I first started playing in the position, I didn't like it and didn't like crossing.
You didn't like it?
No, I hated it at the start. So I think as time went on, I kind of developed and started to enjoy it and practice it more.
Why didn't you like it?
I always wanted to be a centre midfielder when I was younger. So moving position was quite hard to take.
With the modern game now, technology and stats is huge. Do you use that for your advantage in any way?
Yeah, I think we try in every way possible. We look and analyse stats, but the game's advanced so much. Everyone's caught up to the technology, and the game's getting harder day by day. And yeah, we're trying to push and reach new levels.
So there's not any stat that you go, right, our centre forwards do this or their opponents do that, so I might mix my crossing game up?
No, sometimes I see when teams play high lines and stuff, and where they are and how they defend crosses. But most of the time, you can prepare one thing in a game and the complete opposite thing happens. So you just kind of need to take each game as it comes.
I get the impression just from this chat, you just go and do what you do and you sense it and you feel it. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I try. As I said, every game is different and throws different things. I try and help the team as much as I can and have an impact on the game.
And lastly, you mentioned there that you are a defender. So that's your first primary job I defend first and attack second, because I've played against some fullbacks who've gone, I attack first, and I hated that as a winger because I had to do all the defending. Is you're primarily focused on defending first?
Yeah, I think, firstly depends what formation we play. But yeah, I think as a defender you have to defend first, and then, if you can get forward, then go and attack as well.
Right, let's go out and try some different scenarios on the pitch. Reece, this is your first position now as a pretty much normal right back where we'd regularly see you. These four mannequins in blue are the defenders and red is the goalkeeper. Now, if you're in this position, what are you thinking when you're about to cross the ball?
I'm trying to put it in between the defenders and the goalie. So dead in the middle of the goal and dead in the middle of the distance between the back four and the goalie.
Do you aim for that as an area, like when you're going with it, I'm putting it in that area, or does it depend on your strikers that you're working with or any other player?
No, most of the time I don't really base it on the strikers. The strikers should be there. If they're not there, then that's their fault. Yeah, most of the time if the line's high enough, I try and aim for the distance between the goalie and the defence.
So this is some of your clips about where you are in the 18-yard box. This is the situation we've just gone through. So talk to me what you're thinking when you're in this position now.
I know there's a big enough distance to get across in, but there's not enough space to cross it on the floor because it will probably get blocked. And I can see Kai here, and when I'm playing with Kai, I always know he likes to go to the far post. That should be a goal.
Okay, Reece, demo time, but just clarify again, this situation, where are you aiming to put the ball?
Now I'm trying to put the ball in between the goalie and the defenders, so kind of on the 6-yard line.
All right, let's see what you can do. No pressure. Perfect, right on the 6-yard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've changed position, you're kind of in this pocket. Probably your favourite position, maybe centre midfield-ish?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look at one of your clips where you're in this position. What are you thinking? How does your first touch impact this scenario for you?
The first touch was probably quite bad. It's too under my feet, but it's still better I prefer than a one-touch cross.
Oh, you don't like one-touch crosses? Because some people, as it's setting back, some people...
I prefer to take a touch and then cross, yeah.
Why don't you like hitting it on the setback?
Because usually the set's bad.
Fair enough. And looking at this now, this is where the defenders are.
Yeah.
Where would you be looking to put that ball? And
maybe
why?
like just behind the second centre back.
Okay, and again, it doesn't matter who that centre forward is, or in essence defender, you're always going to put it in the area.
Yeah.
And it's their responsibility to get on the end of it.
Yeah.
Love this, you love passing the responsibility, don't you? Okay, well let's see what it's like when it's stuck under your feet a little bit, how you dig it out. It's not bad. So if we walk now to the byline, if you're crossing from here.
I would probably try to stand it up towards the middle to far post.
Why is that now?
I don't know, from here the front post is never really open. I feel like it's easier to dig it out and cross for the further players out as well.
So Reece, in this one, you're at the byline. I mean, it's such a difficult skill that you've done. Can you talk to me about it?
Yeah, to be fair, my mind was close to being made up. I was going to chip it and I saw him lunge and I knew that the cross wouldn't get there.
So that's just instinct, quick. You see him, give you that moment, you chop it back.
And then that's outside of the boot is the only cross I could do from there.
Not with your left foot?
Yeah, I probably could, but I don't think I was ready for it. It's very hard. You need to generate a lot of power to get it off the ground and keep it in the air. It's not something you use every match, but yeah, it's good when you need it.
Okay. Do you want to show us?
I'll try, yeah.
No pressure. Oh. Reece, thank you for today in the crossing masterclass. All the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you.